Hi, this month we're going to concentrate on stress and mindfulness and how they affect our overall health and how important it is to understand how harmful stress is to us. So as we go through this month, we're going to look at how harmful stress can be, and tonight we're going to talk about just some easy and simple things to think about as a general overview, and we'll build on it each week this month. So what we want to think about first of all is we have two systems in our body that we can turn on in our nervous system, and one is called sympathetic, and think of that as our fight or flight kind of response, and the other one is parasympathetic, and we think of that as rest and digest. So when we are in a sympathetic mode, we have higher blood pressures, there's more stress, there's those kind of things, and we're not set for digestion, we're not set to sleep, we're not set to relax, we're not set to rest. Then with the parasympathetic, we should be in parasympathetic most of the time and sympathetic only part of the time, because parasympathetic is when the body can heal, it's when the body can rest, it's when the body can digest food. The problem with most of America today is that we're so stressed, we're so busy, we get ourselves in this chronic state of this sympathetic nervous system, and our body thinks that we're in danger. I know it sounds crazy, but our body actually reacts like we're in danger. So we have all the hormone responses, we have all the autonomic nervous system responses of being chased by that tiger. And so what we're going to talk about a lot this month is how do we help reduce the time that we're in that sympathetic nervous system, and how do we increase the time that we're in the parasympathetic? Because we're going to look at some research that shows, how dangerous it is when we have these high stress episodes and we have these high stress longevity episodes. That's when it really becomes a problem. So we want to talk about one thing tonight that's really easy, and we just call it mindfulness. So just taking time to deep breathe, or even better yet, what we call box breathing, where it's like 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, 4 seconds out. So it's just in, hold, and out for 4, and then hold empty for 4. So you have 4 parts of the box that are 4 seconds apiece. And so that can literally, within just 30 seconds to a minute, take us from that sympathetic to the parasympathetic. So from the stress to the rest and digest. So we want to start this month to think about, all the other things we've talked about will help reduce the stress on our body. The food, the water, the sleep, and, just the hormone balance and all those things that we've covered already. So now we need to start to think more about our own mind and our own processes of how we're doing this. And that can be, some people like to call it meditation, some people call it prayer. We can talk about just the box breathing, but there's lots of ways that we can just take just a couple of minutes, not even a couple of minutes, but just 30 seconds to a couple of minutes, and we can completely change our nervous system. You can watch people that measure their heart rate will go down, their blood pressure will go down, and their cortisol levels, their adrenaline levels, all these things can be reduced by using our mind. So we're going to talk a ton about mindfulness and how we need to get into the habit of, a daily routine that allows us to get out of that, what we'll call the rat race, right, of daily life, and we'll be able to just relax for just a few minutes, because it has tremendous benefits for our health. So stay tuned for a bunch more coming up this month on that. And hopefully you've been enjoying everything we're doing. Please share with your family and friends about joining the CEO membership. Thanks.